lead to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court of play. Spectators engaging in any behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Thank you. Next home game, we'll have a great promotion for kids. Man, fantastic. All fans 17 and under will get respectful free backpacks, either bring them to school or the park. Don't forget about the t-shirt game.
Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
So the Houston starting five. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Shepherd is out there with Smith, and it's Eason in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, a pair of first overall picks in the front court, Flagg and Davis. Smith out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You look at Dallas, they've been one of the top teams thus far in the NBA Cup, 3-0 in group play.
What a cup run they have had. They've put themselves in ideal position. Here at home, a shot at winning all 4 group stage games.
And now talking about how things are going for the Rockets. On the road tonight, a 1-2 group record. This could be it for them in the Cup.
Yeah, B.A., I don't see them getting to the knockout stages. But hey, tonight still counts towards the regular season standings.
And that one's good. Irving.
And Irving showing you his versatility. You can play him on or off the ball.
Here's Smith. And he buries his first look.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Smith. Had a career game his last time out, bucket after bucket. And here's Flagg outside, and Dallas hits again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And the Rockets with... possession. 4-point game. Pass to Shepherd. Houston working the ball around. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive by Houston. And it's Shepherd missing.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Irving. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
No, he is more than capable from outside. You have to know defensively, these are the shots he's hunting.
Here's Shepherd. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. The 3, Smith. Davis with a rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Irving. Back to Smith. To the middle. Up top, Lively. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Fires the 3. Smith with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Shepherd. The Rockets again can't hit.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Irving's got 9.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Near the end of the group stage, let's see where we stand in the NBA Cup tournament.
Well, this is an interesting format. Since each team plays so few games towards the NBA Cup, they get weeded out in a hurry.
Rockets trail by 12. Here's Smith. Soft touch off the glass. Smith's got his second basket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Smith. No points yet. And that one's good. Irving.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Shepherd. The 3, Smith. And it's flagged with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Left side, Irving. And here's Smith. Back to Irving. The 3 is up. They get it again. Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, I love the work ethic there by AD. He just committed to out-hustling everybody.
Here's Shepherd. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Eason finds Smith. Here's Şengün. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Flag's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Smith. And here is Irving. Jacks up a 3. He drops it from range. Irving's got 15.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Rockets trail by 18. Smith outside. Here's Shepherd. Smith outside. Will it go? And it's good on the lay-in. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And it's Smith penetrating.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Aaron Gordon's checked in for Davis. And the Rockets' shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Here's Smith. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Smith against Smith. Back to Smith. Puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Barry. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. To the left wing. Smith with a screen on Irving. Barry. Offline with a 3. The Mavericks lead by 17. Lets it go from deep. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Smith. 18 points for him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Graham. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Hachimura's checked in for Smith. Smith outside. Inside. Has to flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Irving. To 3. Gordon. Smith outside. Fade away. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Smith's got 5.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Now here's Smith. Give him 8. Now here's Şengün. Pass to Barry from behind the arc. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
You can always see the awareness that Şengün has with the ball. Knows exactly where his teammates are going to go.
Smith with it. He's got 5. Oh, there's the alley! And Gordon with the big finish.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Rockets trail by 21. For 3, Smith. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
That one drops for him.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Deflected! And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for DeMar DeRozan.
The way he shot the ball in these last 5 games has been tremendous. His field goal percentage has been on the rise, and he's showing 0 indications that he's going to slow down anytime soon.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Hachimura, and Baldwin subbed in for Eason.
Nice move to get inside, but then the D's right there waiting for him.
It's tipped. Gordon with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Gafford with the bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
.58 seconds left in the first quarter here. Barry, the pass to Smith. Now here's Capella. Pass to Smith. Here's Barry. 5 on the clock. Over Irving. Barry misses. Smith against Smith. Fader on the way. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 7 points in the game. And here are the Rockets now. Last time they met was in Houston.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Smith no good. Smith against Smith. Beyond the arc. Smith, that one's good. 10 points for him.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. He's now hit 6 threes in this game. Knows he has the green light to fire away. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
They've got DeMar DeRozan. Aaron Gordon is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Smith, and it's Hardy in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the evening. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. And the free throw, no good. And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis. They stand out to me as well.
First team all defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Now Smith. He's got 12. No one covering.
And what's interesting, the three ball isn't a big part of DeRozan's game, but when he's feeling it, he can make it happen.
Here's Barry. There's the 3. No good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Smith outside. Pass to Gordon. And here's Smith. Back to Gordon. There's the triple. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Barry. He's got 5. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against Phoenix was outstanding. He dropped 69 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Smith. Oh, look at him fly!
Look at that power.
And we are witnessing some classic high-flying action.
Is that a crowd pleaser or what? No matter what building you're in.
Wow, I am speechless at the kind of athleticism needed to pull that off.
Here's Hubbard, covered by Smith. Here's Barry. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
Few teams in the history of this league have ever put together a streak like this. And you know what I think? It's going to continue beyond tonight.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Hubbard. Uses the glass on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Dallas, they've gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. The 3, Smith. Another 3 for Dallas.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
For Houston, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Barry. Hardy grabs the board.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Well, Houston's shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Barry, the pass to Capella. To the paint. Stripped it away. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Mavericks, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And of course, Houston, far behind in the standings.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite. And they have not disappointed.
And here's Shepherd for three. Pass to Baldwin. Houston working the ball around. And it's Shepherd missing.
Nothing from the field to speak of so far. Pretty rough shooting night, and now it's affecting the entire team.
And it's 6'10" with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan. Is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
To halt the run, Houston with another miss.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Pass to Flag for three. Gets the 3 ball to go. Flag's got 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Capella, the pass to Smith. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Pass to Hardy. And here's Smith. Davis with a screen on Smith. And he's going for the lob! And Davis slams it home.
Davis makes things simple for his teammates. Just lob it up, and he will take care of the rest.
Houston has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Now here's Smith. Shakes him. And Smith lays it up and in. He's got 13.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Smith in the high post. He's against Smith. A nice shot by Smith.
Oh my, you have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
The Rockets have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Pass to Shepherd. Smith outside. Off target from 3-point range.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Down low. Here's Gafford. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Gafford's gotten 4 this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Shepherd. And that one comes up a bit short.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Here's Davis. And that one drops. Davis has got 8 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Smith passes to Baldwin. The Rockets with another miss. Pass to Flag. Back to Smith. Here's Flag. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Houston has possession. 55 seconds left in the second period. Here's Smith. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Smith outside. Over to the left wing for 3. Hardy. Yet another assist. and that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Well, Houston's shooting 35% in the second so far. Pass to Baldwin. This one for three. Connects from downtown.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Smith outside. Now here's Gafford, guarded by Capella. Shot clock at 5. For three, Smith. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And so it's Dallas, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, it's been a barrage of threes. These days, more teams are playing outside in than inside out.
Kenny, you hurt my ears, Kenny.
Just being honest, Shaq. Just being honest with our viewers.
And now, you know it, you love it. Time to see what fans are saying on social media. Here's an interesting one from No Foolin' Julian. What's another sport you think you could have gone pro in?
Football, I would have been a tight end. Maybe block some field goals. Do whatever it takes.
I think I could have did soccer. Dribbling's dribbling, right?
I guess some people might say that, Jed, but either way, I'd pay good money to see both of you in those endeavors. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Mavericks on offense. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Shepherd is out there with Smith, and it's Eason in at the 3.
Well, he has no problem creating offense for himself, really, in any situation. Kyrie can put up points in a hurry.
Pass to Eason. Houston working the ball around. From deep. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back over to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
All right, let's have a look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. Second is Daniel Gafford. In the third spot, Anthony Davis.
The shooting has been phenomenal from both of these guys this season. Just look at the percentages they're maintaining.
Smith outside. Knocks down the long J. Smith's got 5 now.
Oh, you talk about guys close to 7 feet, and Smith is one of the best from deep.
Outside Irving. Fires the 3. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by Irving. Right wing. Here's Eason. And Houston, another 3.
Yeah, Shepherd has a knack of getting his teammates open looks.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Smith. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Smith's got 29 points.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the gate.
Smith against Smith. To the inside. Şengün. That one goes in. Şengün's got his first 2 points.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Smith passes to Lively. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
That's good from Eason. On the assist by Şengün. Eason's got 5 points in the quarter.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And another dime for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. 11 feet out. The putback. Smith outside.
Who's watching him?
Launches it. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 16 points.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Pass to Smith. Back to Smith. Clock at 4. And here's Shepherd for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, they haven't missed a shot since the break. I mean, just what a tremendous job making the necessary adjustments at halftime.
For 3, Smith drills it from deep. Smith's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see from Smith. Now, it's important for him to make strides as a playmaker.
Now here's Smith. He has 29 now. Back to Irving. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Irving's got 35.
Well, you knew he wasn't going to let that 3 go unanswered. What a response from Kyrie Irving.
Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by Irving. And that one, good. Dallas has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Back to Smith. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make 3s. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Down low. Here's Şengün. Lively with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Smith. 19 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to DeRozan. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. DeRozan's got 7 points.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
Out to the right wing. The Rockets again can't hit.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
He launches a three. And Gordon with the basket on the assist from Irving. Give him 8 points now.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Barry, the pass to Smith. Smith outside. Pass to Barry to stop the run. Gordon pulls it in.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Count it.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Houston has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Eason, pass to Smith. It's tipped. And it's Smith penetrating. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. For Houston, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Pass to Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's a minute 59 left in the third. And that one's good.
And when Smith is playing like that, aggressive, oh my, Chapari is a special player.
Irving, the pass to Smith. Back to Irving. Lots of room. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Pass to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. And here's Smith, defended by Gordon. And there it is for him. Smith's got 7 points for the quarter.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Irving for 3. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Smith outside. Back to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. The Mavericks pull it in. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Smith finds Gafford. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Here's Eason. And it's all from three-point range. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Smith with it. Give him 31 now. Irving, that's good.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hardy in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Mixing power with athletic ability, Capella has become a solid interior scoring option.
DeRozan passes to Hardy. For 3, DiVincenzo. Smith with the rebound. Well, the Rockets shooting about 41%. Here's Hachimura, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Hachimura's got his first bucket in this one.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Gafford the screen to the middle. Stolen by Capella. Back comes Houston in transition. Smith finds Hachimura, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Pass to Hardy, back to DeRozan. Now here's DiVincenzo. Gafford, great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the paint. Capella, the pass to Barry. That three's off the mark.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Kicks it to DeRozan. The three is up. He buries it from three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Smith passes to Capella. Screen by Capella. Clock at 6. And it's Shepherd missing. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Hardy, the pass to DiVincenzo. Now Gafford. Back to DiVincenzo. No good on the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Smith. Inside. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
To the inside. And he lobs it up. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Here's Barry. Here's Capella. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Gordon with a screen on Smith. Pass to DiVincenzo. 4-3. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Hachimura. Smith outside. Over DeRozan. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 21 points in the game.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. You gotta attack when you have that chance.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Smith against DeRozan. And here's Smith. Pass to Capella. The shot no good. Nice D from Gafford. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. DiVincenzo, pass to Gordon from the arc. Barry pulls it in.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Back to Smith. Houston working the ball around. Capella screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Shepherd for 3. No good that time.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Hardy. The second effort. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance. 4 minutes to go. Houston with the ball. Here's Smith. Pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo. Pass to Capella. Capella. The screen. Pass to Smith. Smith. Pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo. Pass to Capella. Capella. The screen. Pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo. Pass to Capella. Capella. The screen. Pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo. Pass to Capella. Capella. The screen. Pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo. Pass to Capella. Capella. The screen. Pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo. Pass to Capella. Capella. The screen. Pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo. Pass to Capella. Capella. The screen. Pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo. Pass to Capella. Capella. The screen. Pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo. Pass to Capella. Capella
DeRozan against Smith. Pass to Shepherd. There are usually one or two mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Sends it home from three-point land.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Pass to Shepherd. Capella, screen on DiVincenzo. Shepherd. And another basket for Houston.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. DeRozan outside. Here's Gordon. Gafford the screen for 3. DiVincenzo tips it, controls the rebound and the putback. Gafford's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Hachimura with a screen on DeRozan. Smith finds Capella. Here's Barry. Fires for 3. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
2 minutes remaining to the
Pass to Hardy.
2 minutes.
Now DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him. Houston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Shepherd. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
He's off on the first. Legs night in, night out. You know what you're going to get from Clint Capella.
Well, B.A., he provides activity on both ends of the floor. On the glass, he will protect the rim, and he is a constant lob threat.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Jones, he's checked in for Gafford. Williams comes in for Gordon. And it's Smith in for DiVincenzo. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
And the Rockets shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Champ.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Smith. Oh!
Look out!
Wow. With authority!
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far, it's single elimination going forward. A whole new game. But I do like their chances.
All right, let's send it over to the sidelines to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, you've talked about wanting to string some wins together and also the need for your team to have a strong rebounding presence. What's your take after tonight's efforts?
Me and the guys, we're happy with the win. One of our goals is to be an elite rebounding team, win the possession battle on the boards. Tonight we had some success with that, but we all know there's room to grow.
I hear that, MP. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.